Hello everyone. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I'm excited today because we got some really interesting news coming out of CGC. They just announced today that they were going to be combining with the Certified Sports Guarantee to become, in their own words, the second largest grading service in the world. Now, I think even more importantly than this, they are going to be updating the design and look of their labels as well as their grading system. So you can see here the Pokemon and the sports cards are going to both have the new style of label, and it's going to be the same style for both types of cards. I do think it is a positive change that they're making these the same. However, personally, I'm not a huge fan of the new design. Let me know, did you prefer the blue labels from CGC that they used to have, or do you like this new look? I'll say, at first, I didn't like the blue labels in the CGC, but I did warm up to them over time, so the same could potentially happen with these labels as well. I just wish we got a little bit more of a notification that all of the label designs were being updated, because I thought it was just going to be for the Perfect 10 cards, which, funny enough, they also mentioned in this announcement that they are going to be getting rid of the Perfect 10, and now it will just be a Gem Mint 10, so similar to PSA. On top of that, they are changing what used to be a Perfect 10 to a Pristine 10. Personally, I really dislike this part of the change in particular because pristine used to be the term for CGC cards that had 3 out of the 4 subgrades 10 and one of them a 9.5. So pristine used to be the notification term that the card was not a perfect 10, but it looks like, if I'm understanding things correctly, pristine is going to be the new perfect 10. I'm a little bit confused on that. Let me know if you understand things better. If I am misunderstanding things, please let me know in the comments. And let me know how you feel about these new pristine 10s. I do like that they are getting a different design for whatever the perfect, whatever they want to call them, 10 cards are to help tell them apart. However, I just think the execution is a little bit off because we're also losing the subgrades. Now, they do mention that fewer than 5% of submissions included a request for subgrades. However, I think a big factor in that was the pricing structure. It was so expensive to add the subgrades, especially if you were doing a bulk submission, that a lot of times it didn't make sense, especially because CGC already had a practice in place where if you got a perfect 10, they would add the subgrades for free. Personally, the subgrades was a big reason that I was even submitting cards to CGC over PSA in the first place. So now that they're no longer offering that service and they're offering a grading system that's more similar to PSA and a label design that's more similar to PSA, I'm struggling to find out why I would be submitting cards to CGC over PSA. Let me know if you have a good reason why CGC would now be an advantage over PSA, but I'm just not seeing it, and I feel like they might have lost some of the advantages that they did previously have. So I don't want to go too much more into it. If I had to give a take right now, I would say overall this is a negative change, but I do think it has the potential to be positive. I like that sports, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon are all going to have the same label style and design. I just don't know if I love the execution of it. I also don't like that if you had a 9.5, it's going to be upgraded to a 10, but you have to pay $5 for a reholder fee. I don't know if I love that part as well. Let me know in the comments how you feel about that part. If you enjoyed the video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could smash that like button, comment down below, let me know about how you feel about these changes. But most importantly, I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your day. Peace out, everyone. Let's go!